Don't stop. Yeah. No. Hello and welcome back to the Budonets Cricket Ground here in Zagreb. And a big swing there by the batsman. We've just been quickly getting our stream back online. We did have a rain delay, which meant that we had to quickly pack up our camera facility here at the Mega Go-Kart's end of the ground. We did have a slight delay, and in an MCL first, we now have the Duckworth-Lewis system implemented, and the target for Balhera is now just 90 from 16 deliveries. 16 overs, I should say. So that's 90 off 16 overs. Currently the batting side are 50 for 1 with the final delivery of the 9th over. So just repeating that Balhera now require a revised target of 90 under the DLS to record their first victory of the Mediterranean Cricket League 2022. So Nigger Ahmed coming in to bowl. And another wide down the leg side. So this is the first time in the MCL's history that DLS has been implemented due to a rain delay. We lost 4 overs of play. So Balhera now must chase 90 off 16 overs to win this third place playoff here at the Budonets Cricket Ground in Zagreb. Following this match is of course the final between CroatiaA and the Boomerangs. The Boomerangs defeating CroatiaA in yesterday's final match of the round robin tournament to win or to secure a spot in the final. And head to head, Boomerangs have a 3-zip record against CroatiaA, but CroatiaA of course did finish on top of the table this event and will likely go in as marginal favourites. Chris Osborne coming in to bowl. A big hit there by Ashish. Stopped on the boundary by Guri Singh. And a big swing there by Ashish, but no run scored. Zagreb captain Dave Skinner just signalling to Guri Singh to get ready to bowl the next over. She's just keeping that one out, and another one added to the total. So 6 overs remaining in this reduced second innings for Balhera. The visiting Indian side requiring 32 runs from these final 6 overs. So 32 runs of 36 deliveries to record their first victory of the tournament and win the third place playoff. Umpires here just looking to change the ball, which has perhaps become a touch wet from the little shower we had earlier to stop proceedings. As we suspected, Guri Singh has come on to bowl. So Guri Singh to bowl this 11th over. That is a wide first up. And a wide down the leg side, unable to be collected by the diving Mark Davies, and it rolls away towards the boundary at the Zagreb Mountains end of the ground. So Guri Singh just off target to start this 11 over. And a much better line there from Guri Singh. Balhera requiring 27 to win from these remaining 35 deliveries. And a nick, and nicely taken, juggling attempt in the slips region by Nigar Ahmed. That marks the end of the innings for Shivam Kumar. And Zagreb strike a crucial blow in this defence of the revised target of 90 in this third place playoff between Zagreb and Valhera. Nia Ahmed doing his best Mark Taylor impression, a juggling slips catch to dismiss Shivan Kumar. In 34 deliveries remaining. The new batsman is Sandeep Dul for Valhera. And another catch, edge to slip into the safe hands of Nia Ahmed. And Valhera have now lost 2 wickets this over. The Guru Singh coming from around the wicket, changing the line, has proved to be a masterstroke. And Valhera have now lost 2 wickets this over. Deepak is the new batsman for Valhera. Every dot ball and wicket will be crucial here for Zagreb. Of course, defending now 90 under a revised Duckworth-Lewis total. The first time the Duckworth-Lewis system has been implemented here in MCL history. And Guri off target with that delivery. It is a no ball and a free hit for Sandeep Deep. Sandeep Dul, I should say. Umpires just reminding the Zagreb fielders that they cannot change the field for a free hit. They must remain in the positions they did for the previous delivery. Sandeep Dul punch that into the ground over the head of Chris Osborne at point, and the batsmen come back for 2. Deepak with a wild swing outside the off stump there. And that marks the end of an eventful over, which saw Guri Singh pick up 2 wickets for Zagreb. Valhera edging closer to the victory target of 90. Sandeep Kumar Soni to bowl with a sheesh on strike. And that is lofted over the mid-off boundary for 4. A crucial boundary as Valhera edges ever so close to this victory target of 90. Just 19 required now from 28 deliveries. And another big hit down the ground, over the mid-off boundary for 4. So 2 big hits to start this 12th over. Zagreb just pushing a fielder closer to the boundary. On our Mega Go-Karts broadcast side of the venue. Another big hit, but stopped at mid-off by Chris Osborne. That is hit out towards the cover boundary, but again slows up in this outfield, which has been hit by rain twice this morning. Batsman very casual between the wickets, just 2 added to the total. And another big hit down towards the long on boundary. A couple of bounces over the rope. And Balhera now just need 8 runs from 4 overs to record their first victory of the MCL 2022. Balhera team getting excited here on the boundary, sensing their first victory of the tournament. Guru Singh to bowl this 13th over here at the Buddha Nets Cricket Oval. And that has pierced the gap between point and the slips. Batsmen run hard, come back for 2. So 6 runs now needed for victory here at Buddha Nets Cricket Oval in Zagreb. So Balhera without a win so far in this tournament, now on the cusp of securing the 3rd place playoff. Still plenty of deliveries remaining for Balhera to hit these final 6 runs required for victory. Please stay tuned with the final between the Boomerangs and CroatiaA to follow this match. She's just not able to get bat on ball there. And a dot ball to finish 13th over. So 5 runs required now for victory. And it would appear that Richard Dicky Probst is coming to have a bowl. And a big swing and a miss there from Deepak. That is swung out towards mid-wicket. Guri Singh is chasing it down and just toes it back into play. That ball is just lobbed backward of point. Another run added to the total. So 3 runs required for victory. 1 boundary will secure it. Plenty of balls remaining. He's lofted that high, and the catch is taken at short mid-wicket. And Deepak is on his way. So Deepak departs with just 3 runs required for victory to give Balhera their first win of the tournament in the 3rd place playoff here at Wooderness Cricket Oval. Rohit knocks that one away but cannot score. That is the end of the 14th over. So 12 balls remaining in the Balhera innings. Of course, this total was revised to 90 off 16 due to a rain delay and the implementation of the very first DLS revised score in MCL history. Nigar Ahmed, who has been a star with the bat in this tournament, now coming on for a bowl. And that is a big hit over long on. And that is victory for Balhera. So Balhera, going winless through the round robin section of the tournament, have secured the third place playoff. So just recapping, Zagreb made 108 from their 20 overs. Balhera taking the run chase with a steady approach before rain intervened, and the target was revised to 90 off 16 overs. Balhera getting to that revised target with 11 balls to spare, securing their first win of the tournament in this third place playoff. An unfortunate end to this great event for Zagreb after agonisingly missing out on second place. Please stay tuned for our second match of the day, the all-important final between CroatiaA and the Boomerangs. See the Balhera side up there, posing for a victory photo with umpires Paul Stubb and Steve Tripp. Fantastic to have Balhera here at the tournament for the very first time. Improved as each game went on. And they will now head back to their homeland of India and can celebrate their first victory in MCL history. So play will be getting underway in about an hour from now. In the final between the Boomerangs and CroatiaA. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back with you shortly. Keep that on. Okay. I'm gonna stay up here.
You stay here.
I just got this but yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you can head down. And, I'm just gonna keep it but it's just a shot of the ground.
You can
Oh,
sit.
even better.
No,
It's okay.
start 1 hour.
So 1 hour, yeah. So 45 minutes to go back up there.
Thank you. First streaming was good. Can we do that video now? Thank you very much. Jeff, is Nicky playing for you? Captains, please, all Croatia.
Idemo! How? Jeff, you can't even do it. Oh. Hello and welcome to the final of the 2022 Mediterranean Cricket League, live here from Bunanec Oval in Zagreb, Croatia. Thank you very much for joining us today via our live stream, thanks to My Action Replays and proudly supported by Alan Career Institute of Kota, Rajasthan. We are about to get underway very shortly with the final between CroatiaA and the Boomerangs. I can report that the Boomerangs won the toss earlier and have elected to bowl first in this T20 contest. So just like yesterday, in fact it's the opposite of yesterday's final round robin match, with the Boomerangs electing to bowl first, CroatiaA to just 115 and qualified for the final with a superior net run rate over Zagreb, who earlier today lost the third place playoff against the Balhera Cricket Academy. So we will be getting underway shortly. We will bring you the teams. Plenty of action to get underway, but as I mentioned, Boomerangs have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Boomerangs, of course, looking to become the first team in MCL history to win multiple MCL championships, while CroatiaA looking for their maiden title in the MCL. CroatiaA did, of course, finish top of the table with 2 wins from 3 games and 3 bonus points, having bowled out each of their opponents. The Boomerangs also finished with 2 wins from 3 matches, collected 1 bonus point, but it was yesterday's successful defence of what appeared to be a modest total that secured their spot in the final. We will be looking to see how CroatiaA lines up this afternoon here at Bunanec Zagreb, where we did have some rain overnight and also early this morning. We did in fact have a brief rain interruption during the third place playoff between Balhera and Zagreb. And in MCL first, the DLS was implemented and the Balhera successfully chased down the revised target of 90 from 16 overs. They did so with 11 balls to spare. But it looks like we have clear skies, well, clear in terms of no cloud cover or anything there that looks particularly threatening. Hopefully we won't get any loss of play. As you might be able to hear in our microphone, it is rather windy here at Bunanec, certainly from my scaffold position at the Mega Go-Karts broadcast tower. And perhaps that was a factor in Boomerang's captain Dan Turkic's decision to bowl first this afternoon. So play will be getting underway in about 9 minutes' time. We hope you continue to enjoy our live stream coverage, thanks to My Action Replays and proudly sponsored by Alan Career Institute of Kota, Rajasthan. So in head-to-head encounters between CroatiaA and Boomerangs across the history of the MCL, The Boomerangs are actually 3-0 from 3 matches that have been played between the two sides. So perhaps that will be a factor in why Boomerangs captain Dan Turkic has elected to bowl first. The danger people to watch out for in the CroatiaA side are opener Wasal Kamal, who scored an unbeaten 143 in the team's first match against Zagreb on Wednesday. Obviously, captain Jeff Grzinic, who will likely return to the number 3 position, having batted well down the order yesterday, perhaps in a move to give some of his team more time in the middle. Of course, Vedran Zenko has taken 2 4-wicket hauls this tournament already. Again, another player who will look dangerous heading into the bowling innings for CroatiaA. Nazim has been up and coming throughout this tournament. Plenty of good catches in the outfield as well. And obviously, Guri Singh is another one who has been very prominent in this tournament and looks dangerous anytime he has the bat or ball in hand. For the Boomerangs, opener Stuart Hook does have a century next to his name. As we've previously mentioned, he has scored 3 of the 11 centuries posted in MCL history, the only player in fact to score multiple centuries. His fellow opener and fellow Estonian, Marko Vake, has had a very good tournament with some consistent batting, a half-century yesterday against CroatiaA. Obviously, Boro Jurkovic, the all-rounder, has some very powerful hitting ability. And in another important player for the side is, of course, the captain, Dan Turkic. So we now have the umpires making their way out into the middle. They will just come into your shot shortly. The umpires for today's final are Steve Tripp and Paul Stubbs. The umpires have been across this tournament officiating in 5 over allotments just to assist with the speed of play. And of course, we are also broadcasting from the one end where all the bowling action is happening, which is our Mega Go-Karts end. Don't forget, Mega Go-Karts is the premier go-kart racing facility here in Zagreb, Croatia. And we thank the wonderful people from Mega Go-Karts for their support and accommodation during this last week here at Budinets in Zagreb. So a very exciting event about to unfold. The teams will be stepping onto the field very, very shortly. Boomerangs are now walking onto the field, and as was the case yesterday, it appears that Stuart Hook does have the gloves for the Boomerangs. Marko Vake did take the gloves the first 2 matches of the tournament, but proved to be a star in the outfield. And just looking at how the team is setting up now, Vake has taken up pole position on the mid-wicket boundary. So it looks like Dave Robson will be lining up for the opening over. With Wasal Kamal and Sandeep Kumasoni taking the strike for to get underway here at Budinets Cricket Oval. The first over of the final between the Boomerangs and CroatiaA. fact, it is Nigar Ahmed who is the opening batsman. And he goes hard, and a diving catch taken at cover by Dan Turkic. The perfect start for the Boomerangs. Nigar Ahmed has gone on the attack with the very first delivery of the ball, and Dan Turkic has taken a spectacular diving catch at cover. Croatia lose a wicket with the very first ball of the final. That wicket brings Aman Maheshwari to the crease. Dave Robson obviously struck in the first over yesterday's match, which proved to be divisive in the successful defence of a modest total. Now he has delivered an even more perfect start for his team. And a nervous Aman Maheshwari just blocking that one away. Kamal scurries through. Quick throw from Bora Jurkovic there at short mid wicket, which brings Wasal Kamal on the strike. Wasal, of course, scored a century in the first match, or Croatia's first match of the tournament. Careful start here so far by CroatiaA after the loss of Nigar Ahmed off the opening ball of the innings. A slower delivery there from Dave Robson. So a great start there for the Boomerangs. A wicket in the first over. Bora Jurkovic will again be Robson's fellow opening partner with the ball. Full toss first up from Jurkovic, but fortunately below the waist for the Boomerangs and no free hit given away. Jurkovic, of course, is one of several Boomerangs players who will be suiting up for the Croatian national side next week's ICC qualifying tournament in Finland. And a big swing straight down the ground, but stopped by Jurkovic in his follow through. No doubt a little bit sore, but shrugging it off quickly for this final. big swing from Wasal Kamal. So the early wicket has the Boomerangs players up and about here at Women's Cricket Oval in Zagreb for this final against CroatiaA. A little bit of shape away there by Jurkovic. That's the end of another very economical over for the Boomerangs. As you can probably hear in our effects mic, it is rather windy out there. So CroatiaA will be searching for that first boundary just to settle those early nerves, which were spiked somewhat by the early loss of Nigar Ahmed, the first ball of the match. That is chipped somewhat awkwardly out to the mid-wicket region where Marco Vake comfortably collects. Marco Vake, of course, very active in the field in yesterday's thrilling final match of the round-robin component. That is a big swing, comfortably collected by Lucas Stubbs there at short third man. Lucas Stubbs sporting a new hairstyle for this final. That is a big hit right there over the fence for 6. A great shot there by Aman Maheshwari to finish the over. So the first real strike there by CroatiaA. That will certainly help the team get into a bit of rhythm. Bori Jurkovic is back from the mega go-karts end of the ground. And another big drive down the ground, comfortably collected by Dinesh here on the long on boundary. That is chipped out towards cover. Quickly stopped there by Boomerang's captain Dan Turkic. Oh, An awkward drop there by Mate Jukic coming around from mid-off. And a let-off for Wasal Kamal. Jukic not able to quite get his balance right there as he went to complete the catch. A nice slower delivery from Boro Jurkovic. That has been called a no ball, going over back towards fine leg. That will be a free hit for CroatiaA. So Wasal Kamal will be looking to take maximum advantage here. And that is edged, running away towards third man. Stopped by Luka Stubbs, aka Luka Modric, there in the deep. That has pierced the gap between mid-wicket and long on and is 4 runs for CroatiaA. A lovely shot there by Aman Maheshwari. So CroatiaA now starting to get into a bit of rhythm after that nervous start. And another big hit down the ground. Nicely judged on this tricky outfield by Dinesh. So a change of bowling here with Mate Jukic coming on for this second last over of the power play. As we had mentioned throughout this tournament, only 2 fielders are permitted outside the circle during the first 6 overs of a batting innings. As the wind picks up here in Zagreb. Aman Maheshwari again whacks that through the gap for 4. Not the start Mate Jukic would have liked. And another big hit out towards the fence, and it's over the rope for 6. So a couple of big hits in these last few deliveries by Aman Maheshwari. Goes again and is hit. In fact, he's been bowled. So Mate Jukic has knocked over Aman Maheshwari after a couple of big strikes over the fence. CroatiaA are now 2 for 38 in the 5th over. CroatiaA captain Jeff Grzinic is making his way out to the middle. Of course, a much-loved figure here in Croatian cricket circles as the tournament director of the Mediterranean Cricket League and also the Croatian national captain for next week's ICC qualifying tournament in Finland. Grzinich has had a good tournament so far, beginning with an unbeaten 76 against Zagreb. Batted well down the order yesterday and was unable to get his team across the line. Now he has a really good opportunity to build a strong innings for his side. Wind certainly picking up here. But the good thing is the skies are relatively clear. We shouldn't have any interruptions. So Grzinich just taking strike. Of course, a left-handed batsman, one of the very few we have seen here over this week for the MCL. Nice stop there by Lucas Stubbs behind square. Grzinich sweeps that one to the fielder on the square leg boundary. Has one more delivery with Wasal Kamal taking strike. He safely sees that one off. So another wicket taking over for the Boomerangs. Now we will see some spin from Nils Gonal. The very famous pizza man in Croatia.
Come on, Nilsy! Building, Mark, goal well backed up today. Bowling Aussie.
Another tight delivery there from Nils Gonal. Grzinich attempts to sweep that one, but can't get quite inside the line. Two balls remaining in this power play. Decides against taking a quick single. Grzinich again attempts to sweep but can't get it away. So another tight over for the Boomerangs, and that is an excellent power play for the bowling side. CroatiaA 39 for 2 after 6 overs. We trust you are enjoying our broadcast of the 2022 final of the Mediterranean Cricket League. This stream made possible thanks to My Action Replays and Allen Career Institute of Kota, Rajasthan. Thank both groups for their support during this tournament and making this live stream possible. So the Boomerang's now permitted to have 5 players outside the circle. Turkish coming around the wicket to the left-handed Jeff Brezinic. Just a quick field adjustment there with Lucas Stubbs being pushed out to the fine leg boundary. Brezinic sweeps that one around the corner for a single. Another dot ball for the Boomerangs. Been a couple of overs now since CroatiaA scored a boundary. With that, Wasal hits it high. Dinesh is under it and takes a juggling catch at long on. And that is the end of Wasal Kamal. Another blow for the CroatiaA side. So Wasal looking to up the scoring ante, but losing his wicket in the process. Nils Gonal to bowl the 8th over. Asprit Shukla getting off the mark there. Grzinich sweeping, again unable to connect. Grzinich with the big attempted slow sweep. Getting that one fine. The batsman think about it too. Uspridge Shukla has cleared the rope, and that is 6. Players have just found the lost ball out there in the shrubs next to Buddinet's cricket oval. Appeal for caught behind, but umpire Steve Tripp rules that that one came off the pad and not the bat, and Grzinich survives. Another tight over there, aside from the one maximum. Croatia ticking the score along as best as possible, but they are 3 down before the halfway point of the innings. Dan Turkic, the captain, looking to keep it tight for the Boomerangs. You can expect Shukla to play shots whenever possible during this innings. Grzinich appears to favour the sweep shot. Boomerangs keeping it very tight, using the conditions to their advantage. He sweeps and it's taken at square leg by the elder statesman of Croatian cricket, Veljko Popovic. Well, that is 2 catches in 2 days for Popovic. After yesterday's soaring attempt over his head, he's taken a comfortable grab at square leg, and CroatiaA have now lost 4 wickets.
Maybe.
It's okay?
Maybe on the pause.
Sorry about you. Need to come down.
What do you think?
We're gonna go down.
Okay. I turn off camera.
Yeah, turn it off.
Okay.
What's that score now? How many? 50?
Can we come and with the stuff for the stumps?
It didn't fall down by now.
We don't need to? Okay, we don't need to.
It didn't fall by now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you are still with us after that slight interruption. We did have to abort our position from the scaffold due to some safety concerns, so we will broadcast the remainder of the match from this position at the long off boundary. That is a powerful blow over square leg for 6 by Sahel Ahmed. CroatiaA just finding the boundary in these last few overs to get back into a rhythm after the loss of some of their opening batsmen. Sahel Ahmed with a big swing there.
Roll, Robbo.
And Dave Robson has knocked over Sahel Ahmed. CroatiaA are now 5 down for just 73. So wickets continue.